Hello there, ladies and gentlemen, my name is Jack the Martian, and welcome to Cool Things in the Christmas Update. I'm going to showcase some of the cool weapons and things that were involved in the Christmas Update, and compile it all into a video. So, enjoy. And the first thing that I want to talk about is the Frost Moon. It is the new wave boss that we got in the Christmas Update, and it's where you get pretty much all the stuff that was added this year. And I just think it's so cool because you get so many amazing weapons, and I just feel like there's so much more than the Pumpkin Moon, by way of imaginative bosses like the Sand Tank, which I'll mention later. It's more of a challenge, and it just feels like more of a complete addition, so I really love that. And the next thing is the Razor Pine. It is now one of my favourite weapons. It's dropped by the Everscream during the Frost Moon, and it works kind of like the leaf blower thing because it fires all these green projectiles, and it is, as saying in the statistics, insanely fast, and it really means it. It fires 2 to 4 projectiles per tick, a lot like the Bat Scepter, and these projectiles, they go extremely fast. They're a bit like the throwing knives, but with a longer flight distance, and then they do begin to fall. At first I thought that they homed in on the enemy, but that was just it falling. And the best prefix for this is godly, as I'm using it in the video. It works really well in conjunction with the Spectre armor because it does such high damage that it'll heal you really quickly. And the reason it's godly and not mythical is probably due to its low mana cost. Up next is the Blizzard Staff. It's a magic weapon dropped by the Ice Queen during the Frost Moon. It brings down a storm of icicles from above to where you're putting your mouse cursor, as shown on the screen. It fires 4 non-piercing projectiles per animation. Like most magic weapons, the best prefix is mythical, and it is the highest single target DPS weapon in the game. It is the most damaging weapon in the game by way of DPS, and it certainly shows. It is super effective a lot against a ton of the enemies. Only downside is it's so good it uses up a ton of your mana, but if you're using magic cuffs and you're taking a sensible amount of damage, then that's not really a problem. Up next is the Santa NK1, also known as the Sand Tank. It is a boss from the Frost Moon, and in my opinion is my favourite. I just think it's so cool to find an imaginative way to incorporate Santa into it, especially as a boss. I mean, it's just so amazing, but he is really difficult to fight. He does all these rockets, and he sends up these presents into the air, and they come back down, they do tons of damage, and he drops these spike balls, and I've died like a million times from those. It sucks. But when you get him to half health, he turns into the most horrific thing in Terraria. Like, his face comes off and it's like a mechanical skeleton, looks a little bit like Skeletron Prime, and he is, I think, my favourite boss. Up next is the Ice Queen. She is the final and definitely most challenging boss in the Frost Moon. She's a bit like the Pumpkin of Frost Moon, except she's so much more difficult. I've died a million times to her. I'm not sure whether to love her or hate her, because I really enjoy the challenge, and I really think she's cool, but it's just so difficult to kill her because she darts across the map, and she spins, which is the best part to get her, but she does tons of damage, and it's just impossible to fight. I found that the best way to kill her is using the Blizzard Staff, because you can just follow her around because she travels in a linear line. You can do tons of damage to her, and it also works when she is staying still doing the spinny thing. So, most challenging, second favourite because the Sand Tank is just so cool. And that really is all my favourite stuff from the Christmas update. I realised that there's a lot more that I could review, I could showcase, and if you think I missed anything out that's really cool, if you could leave a comment, I will showcase it, because if I think it's cool enough, then of course it deserves to be shared around. So, I hope you've enjoyed this video. I'm sorry it's the first one in a while, and I've kind of been goofing off with the Ion video and stuff, but I'm trying to figure out ways to do stuff. I will make a video about it. I'm not giving up or anything stupid like that, so enjoy this video, and there will be more on the way. I have been paying a lot more attention to my creepypasta channel recently, so if you're just missing the sound of my sweet voice, then you can go over there, and I promise you'll enjoy that as well, if it's your kind of thing. So, thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye bye!